This episode is rated M for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of the PFC Entertainment Network or any of the affiliates that make this show possible.
This is the Pure Fury Creations Entertainment Network.
This is Creepy Soup on the PFC Entertainment Network.
You fucking asshole. Hi, welcome to episode 135 of Creepy Soup.
130 something.
130 something.
I don't know. Losing track.
Yeah, losing track. This is my third episode of something being recorded today. I've been busy.
Don't you gotta love being co-host to two different ones?
I do, actually. I do. I love it because you and I have a good time. Me and Jason have a good time.
It's a fun
straight
good time.
up a good time.
It's a good time.
So thank you for joining us here on Creepy Soup, brought to you by the PFC Entertainment Network.
It's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful.
Words are hard.
And while we're at it, let's just get the merch out of the way. Because we were just looking at merch, actually.
Yeah. We've got playing cards.
Yes.
So excited.
Jason just dropped playing cards. And we, as a fam, love to play euchre. And sadly, I did just buy 2 brand new decks of cards.
Fuck them.
But I'll toss them bitches to use these. Because they have our logo. I mean, there's all the shows, but this particular deck has our logo on it. And he did give a little sneak peek at what's coming in the spring. And I'm excited about that. They are baseball jerseys. There's a men's version and a female version. Those are very cool. Brand new baseball hats to match, so you can go style it in any of the shows. But I figured if we have any events, it would be really cool for you and I to have.
Hey, but I'm not... See, I'll rep, but I'm not much of a baseball hat kind of person. Never have been.
See, I don't... Okay, see, here's the thing.
Beanies. I like beanies. Can you make those?
I would love beanies, but that's not so much in the spring-summer category.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. The job I do at work, I have to wear a bump cap, which, I mean, looks like a baseball hat.
A butt cap? What?
A bump.
Oh.
Because I go under the hood.
I bet you do.
Shut the fuck up. I have to go under the hood to... I'm going to smack the shit out of you. People are going to... Then you're going to have to trauma bond with some strangers. Because then you'll all be bonded over the fact you've been abused on camera.
Crazy bitch.
No, I have to wear this hat because, I mean, when... Okay, you know, like the tire well?
Yeah.
The wheel well?
Yeah.
I go under that, and I'm under the hood. Well, there's a lot of things you can bump your head on that fucking hurt. And trust me, I've wore regular baseball hats. But here's the thing. When I wear a hat, and I put the hat on, and then I put my glasses on, remember that show... 30 Rock?
Yes.
The one producer dude with the frizzy hair and the glasses. That's exactly what I look like. If I don't have to wear glasses, I'm good.
I wouldn't have said that in public.
Oh, I've said it to many people, and they're like, "Yeah, you're right," because I'm accurate in that statement. I fully accept that. I look like the dude. I do look like the dude from 30 Rock.
Anyhow.
I don't know if I'd do the hat if I have to wear glasses. And I cannot do contacts. I've tried.
I don't like touching my eyeballs.
And you know what? Look, I'm gonna gross some people out right now.
Oh my
I have no
God.
problem touching my eye.
I cannot.
I have no problem touching my eye. My problem is the first trial pair I had were too stiff and they got dry really fast. Shut up. Who raised you?
You?
I know. And the other ones were too flimsy. So they were a pain in the ass to insert in my eye. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not trying another one. And they really didn't, the way the prescription had to be, they really didn't do anything for me anyway. So, and that's because I have a blended bifocal that is really hard to translate to contact lenses. So, I'm lucky I was able to, do left and right and be accurate, because astigmatism, different astigmatism. My eyes are fucked. I really want LASIK surgery. I really want to do LASIK. Yeah. With my insurance, it cost me $180 per eye, I think. And
You're gonna get one done at a time.
No, they'd both get done. And I want that.
I'd have to do one at a time. I'm too poor.
I'm sick of wearing glasses.
You look so cute with glasses.
No.
You're so cute.
But they get so fucking dirty.
Yeah.
And then I run into, like I did last year, when I went and got my script, got my regular glasses. I never went to the other place to get my safety glasses, so I wore, old safety glasses.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired.
And then I went on Zenny Optical to get myself sunglasses. Now those I can see perfect in the sunglasses. But the regular glasses I got from the actual America's Best, they got my script wrong because I cannot see out of them motherfuckers. I cannot see. So those glasses completely went to waste. But I have an appointment Thursday to go get my eyes done. Anyway, so look out for new merch. I think he said he's dropping the jerseys Valentine's Day, February 14th. Yeah. So check out merch. All the shows are on pfcstore.printify.me, and ours is pfccreepysoup.printify.me. So watch out for the new merch. Go look at the merch that's already been dropped. There is also, I don't know if I've actually talked about it on this show, the fact that Jason and I have a whole new 80s show called What the 80s. Did 2 of them bitches today, and that was fun.
Somebody should come out with a What the 90s.
80s were better, so no one.
I know, but
no one cares about the 90s. Shut up. See that pathetic little lip thing? That used to work on me. It does not work no more. It stopped working, I don't know, maybe as a teenager.
90s were still fun.
Sure. I mean, they're alright. We got some good music out of it. We got Creed, we got Bush, we got Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots. I don't know. Maybe this is something we consider. Let us know in the comments if you want to see a 90s show with me and someone actually born in the 90s.
That part.
In the early 90s, you were born. I'm still a little stuffed up. The sickness has went through the house. We've all been down with the sickness, literally.
Yeah, except for Jackson, little fucker. Keeps escaping.
Yeah, he's something.
Well, Dad hasn't been sick either. Neither has Buddy, right?
No, but they all keep their distance and they don't want to touch anybody because we're all petri dishes.
I know, but it seems like
you had it first. You and Aubrey both had the puking thing.
yeah, we had something different than what you and Benny have right now.
Well, Ben's got something even different than I had because, like, I did once. It wasn't horrible.
Don't do that.
But I really hadn't eaten a lot. Now, let's discuss when Aubrey threw up.
Mama, I don't think nobody wants to hear about that.
All I'm going to say, I am a sympathetic puker.
Same.
And thank God for your dad.
Yes.
Because he was like, don't worry, babe, I got this. And he cleans it up. And I just went over what was already cleaned with like some bleach water and some dish soap. But while that's being done, because I can still smell things, I go into our back room, and I'm all the way back by that little shelf thing.
Yeah.
And I'm making the noise. I'm not going to do it now because, you know, we are both. Anyway, but Ben comes in from shoveling. I'm midway through and he shuts the door and leaves. He's like, nope.
Why is that such a Bane thing to do?
I don't know.
That is definitely something Dad or Buddy would have done.
For sure. Yeah, that's it. It was not a good time. I was sitting there minding my own business, scrolling on TikTok, and I hear it, and I'm like, nope, and I have to keep saying nope so I don't hear her. It was a whole thing. When someone gets sick around me, it's a production. There was one night I was hanging out with Aunt Denise, and she got really white girl wasted, and we stopped somewhere. I was driving. I was not wasted. I seen how she was sucking him down, so I stopped because I knew one of us was going to have to be sober to drive.
Yeah.
So she was like, pull over, I'm not doing good. So she gets out, leaves the door open. That's probably the downfall that I had. And as soon as I hear it, I open my door and I start.
Same thing happened to me at work. I was working a third shift with Keith, and one of our residents just started throwing up in the fucking sink, mind you, not the toilet, in the sink. And he's being loud. And I'm just like, oh, Marquise, I don't think I'm gonna make it. So I'm running to the bathroom and I'm throwing up. He's like, I hope you made it, because I ain't cleaning you up. It's like, no, I made it.
We're very sorry you had to listen to this.
Yeah, we're sorry. Our bad.
And we will stop. So, like, big news was we're recording this a little later than normal because her schedule has been messed up. I was sick. I actually had 2 days off from work because I was sick. And I started... Look, our healthcare is a fucking joke. I went to a Med Express. I tested negative for strep. Hallelujah. But they didn't tell me what I did have. I don't know but they prescribed me a steroid. Didn't take it. I took 1 dose and I was like, nope. But I found some antibiotics from when I had my tooth infection. And that's what I've been taking. That's how I've been surviving since yesterday.
You see, I think they've been doing a lot of misdiagnosing because Ange just went to the ER, and she was diagnosed with influenza A. But when I was on the phone with her last night, she couldn't even move around her bed without feeling like so I think she's got COVID again.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like that. I don't think I had COVID, but moving hurt. I still have the runny nose, which I didn't have that before. I have it now.
No, I mean, like, she could not breathe. Like, her breathing.
Yeah, COVID's not fun.
No. Been there, done that.
Anyway, last night was Saturday the 18th when it was about, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock before the midnight deadline. I no longer had access to TikTok.
Lord.
Which, I don't really create content. We wanted to start creating content for the Creepy Soup because I did make a new one for that. It's at The Real Creepy Soup over on TikTok. And of course we weren't expecting any action to take place until the 20th after noon.
We weren't even thinking it was going to take any action because the last couple of years they've been saying it, nothing happened, so.
Yeah, well.
We were not expecting it to happen.
Now, I will tell you, and I did talk about this with Jason in the episode that we recorded earlier, talking about TikTok. In fact, going into the episode, I still did not have access to TikTok, and then in between, Sean Grugel had actually posted that TikTok was working, and I'm like, he's got to be, it's got to be a joke. Nope, was not a joke. I had the welcome back thing, and I'm like, so anyway, I can track my packages now. So,
I mean, it's a good thing they didn't, like, shut down the shop and everything that everybody ordered, you know. So that was decent.
Well, I think most of my stuff had been shipped anyway, so I would have been fine eventually. Except for the one thing that I've been waiting for since it was ordered December 22nd. Here we are, January 19th. I still ain't fucking got it.
It's been like a month.
Well, at one point after Christmas, it was in Detroit. And it sat there for quite a while. And then it said it had moved, and I checked the shipping, and it was in New York.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying something like that.
Yeah. Last I checked, it was still in New York, but it's
They
whatever.
wanted a party.
Huh? Yeah, yeah.
They wanted a party.
I want to go find them club kids that we talked about. So yeah, TikTok. We were down a few hours, like 12-ish maybe.
12-ish.
Sorry guys, I don't mean to be gross, but I'm dripping. So TikTok for now at least is back. But we do want to start doing like YouTube shorts. So if you are listening on the streaming platforms like Spotify, iHeart, wherever it's at, I honestly don't know because Jason handles that side. I handle the YouTube side. But we are going to start making the YouTube shorts to add to the page. So be on the lookout for that, and that's going to be, probably we're going to do some trials first and see how that goes.
Yeah,
'cause
trial and error.
Trial and error,
Just
and,
to weed it out.
you know, give some upcoming event type things, things we would like to do, things that are booked, and shit like that, because we got things planned. We got things we want to do this year.
Hopefully big things coming.
Hopefully big things coming. So if you are listening on the Spotify music platform or the other ones, jump on over to YouTube and give us a like and follow. So if we do post the cool ass reels or shorts, whatever the fuck they're called on YouTube, I know Facebook is reels, or there's TikTok, or there's, I think, shorts on YouTube. Jump over to YouTube, give us the follow, and watch for us there in case TikTok goes away again. So let's start trauma bonding with some strangers.
Bet.
And You want to tell them the topic today?
I don't know. What did we? Honestly, I don't even think we talked about what we were calling it per se. Just missing.
Just the topic.
Oh, okay. So we are doing the episode on missing people, and because obviously, as you know, I feel very strong about shedding light on missing people because they don't have a voice at the moment, obviously. So I like to shed light on it and give them voices that they don't have. Because, newscasts can only report so many and things like that.
Yeah. Now, I will say, for this, excuse me, my voice is still not up to par. A lot of these came from the page. Let me look real quick. Missing People in America. It is a group over on Facebook. I don't know where else. There's life happening out there. Anywho, Missing People in America is the page, and we will have some photos for you so you can see the missing people. And then while you're looking at the picture of the person, one of us will be giving a description of where and every bit of the information is coming from the Missing People in America page, except for one. And I think I'm going to do that one first because that actually does have a page of its own. And I will read a little bit from... No, don't end the session, Jill. Come on now. Don't be stupid. Okay, the gentleman you are seeing on the screen, his name is Marcel Spencer. He was missing from Elkhart, Indiana, since December 3rd of 2023. He is 29 years old, 5'7", 150 pounds. He has black hair, brown eyes, his hair is long. And there is a page for him. Okay. No. Sorry, guys. I did not have this looked up already. Me so sorry.
I can't.
So, there... Did I say Elkhart, Indiana? I think I did, yes.
Yeah.
There are people that have said that they've seen him in different places, kind of living like the homeless transient lifestyle. There is a page for him. It's called Find Marcel Spencer. And what happened with this was on one of the other missing pages that I belong to, this lady had talked about wanting to reach out to different news outlets and different podcasts and things like that. So us being, yes, we're relatively small for now. So I did reach out to her and she did respond. And I've honestly wanted her or a member of Marcel's family to come on to the show, but we haven't been able to make that happen. But in the future, if it, the occasion does arise where we can have either this lady who did come out and say, I'm not a relative, and I said, well, I would like her on anyway because she is very passionate. and in that regard, she reminds me of you. She's very passionate about finding him. But so if you're in the Elkhart, Indiana area or any surrounding area, be on the lookout for him. If I know in one of the posts it does say that, you know, don't approach him and scare him off. I'm not sure, and that's really small for me. Okay, it just says that he was last seen on December 3rd in the downtown Elkhart area. So if you do come across him, phone police, or I believe on the page there are other resources you can reach out to. So take a peek real quick. That is Marcel Spencer.
Well, so in that regard, like, is he really even missing?
I don't know. Oh, I gotta see his coming. Ooh. Excuse me. I don't know. I mean, he's considered a missing person. That is what I can tell you right now. That is what he is classified as. And I have to remember, just because we are blocked out on the screen, other people can still see me. So. Sorry.
Because it's like, so from his family aspect, he's missing, but they're saying don't approach, so you don't escape, so you don't scare him away. So what does that mean? Does that mean like his family considers him missing, but he just took off because he wanted to?
That's what it seems like. I don't really have all the information, and there is a lot of information on the Find Marcel Spencer page, and of course, and I definitely do not mean to knock the group at all, but there are a couple people on there that seem to be like argumentative. Yeah, you'd have to just go on the page, because I don't want to say anything that makes it sound like I'm trying to knock the page, because I absolutely am not doing that. So let's go with the next one, and wait, what just happened there? I don't know. Oh, I think this takes you right to the website. Okay. I did not mean that's not what I meant to happen. Give me a minute. Sorry. Oh, okay, it does say link. So, yeah. I mean, either way, it's the same information. So, the next one we have, I will let you do the introduction.
Okay, so this one is from Mesa, Arizona. Her name is Viviana Sanchez. She has been missing since December 22nd, 2024. She's 17 years old. She near Price and Baseline is where she was last seen, cross streets. She was wearing all black. Viviana is a white female with brown hair and brown eyes.
White? What? Okay.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I think she's Hispanic.
Yeah, I don't know why it says that. But in the description it's saying that she's a white female with brown hair and brown eyes.
Okay. Who might argue?
But yeah, if anybody in the Mesa, Arizona area or surrounding areas as well, keep a lookout for her. So we can try to help bring her home, because she's 17.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, because we have had this episode planned for a little bit, so we had saved a bunch of pictures. And
luckily,
I will say, I was glad to have to delete a couple, because they were found safe.
Yep.
So that was a good thing to have to... No, I'm going the wrong way. What the hell is wrong with me?
What the hell are you doing, lady?
I don't know who you are sitting there all fucking judgy, but I was looking because I want to do an order now. I'm so sorry about the runny nose. I don't know where this came from because I did not have it earlier.
Same. It's your fault.
It very well could be. I will take the blame. So next on our list, if you are able to look at the screen, next on our list, we have... It looks like her name is loosely Arambro. Now let me look this up because I cannot see that small ass writing.
Sure can't.
And like I said, these are all from the Missing People in America page. So I will be reading this. Now this surprises me that because the other girl looked older, the one you just did.
Yes.
And this girl looks younger, and she is 23 when she went missing on June 1st, 2007 in Miami, Florida.
2007, holy shit.
According to her boyfriend, Kristen, Kristen, unless I spelled it wrong. I don't know. It's Kristen. Paccio. The two had a disagreement and she walked out of their apartment on the 7600 block of Southwest 82nd Street at approximately 2 a.m. She was wearing only her nightgown and no shoes. She left behind her cell phone and purse. Loosely has not been heard from since. Kristen reported her missing 24 hours later, stating that before contacting authorities, he spent several hours searching the neighborhood for her. At the time of the disappearance, Loosely did not have a vehicle and relied on public transportation. Her family expressed that it was uncharacteristic of her to leave without notice, but they did not believe she would have abandoned her young son. And obviously, I know nothing about these people or this case. If what the boyfriend is saying is true, maybe she just went for a walk to cool around, and while she was out, something horrible happened and someone took her. But this is one of those cases where, I know everyone's first instinct is the boyfriend or the husband did it. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to assume
Speculate
anything. Because that just takes away from the fact that she's missing and has not been seen, and she does have a child that has gone almost 18 years without seeing his mother. So take a peek at her, and if you're in the Miami area or anywhere really, and if you see her, call the Miami-Dade Police Department, and hopefully she can be found and be brought home for her child. Well, not really a child anymore. Not if it's been almost 18 years. Doesn't say how old the son was. No, I don't want to share that. Stop it. I don't know what I'm doing.
It shows.
You shut your dirty little mouth. Oh, why do you keep getting those?
I don't know.
She keeps getting the links to go to the page. So next we have
Clara Robinson. She is missing from Sherman, Texas. And she has unfortunately been missing since Christmas Eve of last year. Her age is 8. On December 24th, Clara and her father were traveling on US 75 when their car hydroplaned into Post Oak Creek. Her father was found deceased, but Clara has not been found. The recovery team have been looking tirelessly since the crash to find her.
now hopefully she is found safe. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem too good. Like the chances seem pretty low. But hopefully, hey, look, kids have survived some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Where they have, people kind of have wrote them off as, they're gone kind of thing, and then they pop up and go, "What's up? What's for dinner?" kind of thing. Hopefully that ends up being the case with this one. And I will tell you that if there are any updates on any of these cases, good or bad, in the near future, we will update you on what the what is. So that, peek one more time, that is Clara Robinson. And next we have, okay, this is going to be a long one. Okay. So next we have, oh my god, I forgot. I got to do this every time. This is Joshua Szymanski. And he was last seen October 10th of 2019 in Port Angeles, Washington. He was 41, or is 41. I don't know if he was 41 at the time, or he's 41 currently. It doesn't really say. It just says age. So in the late summer of 2019, Joshua left his father's home in Tacoma, Washington, and headed for Port Angeles, Washington. That's so weird to say Port Angeles.
Yeah.
During his time in Port Angeles, Joshua met a woman, and things began to take a strange turn. The last known communication from Joshua occurred on October 6th, 2019, when he left a voicemail for his father stating that he had given away his car and other possessions. On October 10th, Joshua was last seen by park rangers in Olympic National Park walking barefoot. The rangers gave him a ride and dropped him off at the Shadow Mountain General Store, where they observed him walking away on foot. This marks the last confirmed sighting of Joshua. Earlier in October, Joshua's mother deposited money into his bank account after he expressed a desire to assist the woman he had met. She has not heard from him since that time. Following his disappearance, Szymanski's belongings were found in possession of the woman. She claimed that Joshua was on a journey of self-discovery and would return home when he was ready. So again, that is Joshua Szymanski in Port Angeles, Washington. Who knows? It's a little...
Yeah, because none of that doesn't sound like foul play or nothing.
Yeah, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. So, look again really quick. And that is Joshua.
Yeah, that's a little, strange.
Yeah, a little bit. And next... Oh, you have a normal one this time.
Normal one.
Yeah.
You're normal.
No one's ever accused me of that before.
That's why I said it. Nothing's ever normal.
Okay, but now it's not letting me click on it. We're sorry.
Technical difficulties.
All right, let's go to this one.
If it'll let ya, shit. Oh, okay, there it went.
Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't doing the other one.
Alright, so now we have Cassie Pogue from Greenville, South Carolina. She was last seen July 5th of 2020. Her age is 40. Her height is 5'6", and her weight is 100 pounds. Jeez Louise, eat a sandwich. Okay, so last seen July 5th in Greenville, South Carolina. She had been staying with the parents of her friend Nathan Brown. That weekend, she showed signs of distress leading to 2 hospitalizations. On July 4th, she was admitted to the hospital but discharged later that day and picked up by Brown. On the 5th, a neighbor saw a Pogue attempting to climb out of a window at the Browns' residence using a bedsheet.
Jesus.
Later found bruised and bleeding. She was taken by ambulance to Greenville Memorial, where she appeared to be hallucinating. After her discharge that evening, surveillance footage captured her leaving the hospital on foot. She briefly spoke to the driver of a blue van before walking towards Doctor's Drive and out of view. She has not been seen since. Initially, Brown had told police that he did not know where her phone was. However, his mother later informed authorities that they had the phone. Brown admitted he had lied, explaining he wanted to hide photos on the phone showing him smoking marijuana. He and his mother subsequently turned the phone over to police. Which, even if you were to delete stuff off the phone, they'd still be able to get shit off of it.
You can still, yeah.
Which means that's not all he had to hide. So.
Right. That definitely not. Okay. I'm gonna remove these so I don't click on the same ones over and over. Isn't that where you used to live?
I mean, I guess, if you want to call it that. Never left the house.
Oh, it worked for me this time. So now we're going to go back to this one. Okay. So next we have and this one we had to add him today because we did lose a couple of our subjects because, again, thankfully they were found safe. On the screen, this you will see, this is Nathaniel Melancon from, I'm probably going to butcher this, from Grand Couteau, Louisiana. He was last seen March 29th of 2022, 36 years old. He's 6'1", 240 pounds. And it does say that if you have any information, please contact the St. Landry Parish Sheriff's Office. So a little bit about Nathaniel. He was last seen on Savoy Lane in Grand Couteau, Louisiana. He has not been heard from since. On April 22nd, his vehicle, I'm assuming of 2022, sorry if you heard my stomach growl, his vehicle, a dark burgundy 2009 Honda Accord, was found abandoned on State Route 975 near Highway 190 in the Croat Spring area of Point Coupee Parish, Louisiana. I am sorry if I'm butchering these names.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Investigators discovered that an unidentified individual used Nathaniel's credit card at McDonald's and a gas station around the time of his disappearance. Authorities believe this person may be connected to his case. According to Nathaniel's father, his son appeared to be struggling with depression during their last interaction. Although his father had offered to help him seek support, Nathaniel declined and left. It is out of character for him to disappear without notifying or staying in contact with his family. So, again, peep the picture.
Did you just say peep?
Yeah.
Peep the
picture.
Girl.
You shut up.
We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah. We still gotta do that.
I know.
So hopefully he did not give in to his depression. Hopefully he didn't. Hopefully he did find some help and he's just laying low. But we're coming up on 3 years. You know your family's looking for you. So if anyone sees Nathaniel, notify the St. Landry Yeah,
Parish.
Landry Parish Sheriff's Office. Words
Sheriff's
are hard.
office.
So if you have any information on that, and then we just have one more for you. Not that one, that one. And now we're gonna go ahead.
Okay, so this one is a little closer to home. This is Ashley Elkins from Roseville, Michigan, and she was last seen January 2nd of 2025. So fairly recent. She is 30 years old. Her height is 5'3" and 160 pounds.
She's tiny like we are.
She's we know. She's a mother of two, from Warren, Michigan, but she was last seen in Roseville, which I think is about the same area.
Yeah, they're pretty close, yeah.
She left her residence around 8:30 a.m. to run errands and was last seen to be in Roseville, Michigan, near her ex-boyfriend's home on Pinehurst Street. Ashley drives a gray 2009-2010 Chevy Malibu, which has no license plate at the time. When police visited the residence of her ex-boyfriend DeAndre Booker, they discovered that Ashley's vehicle was missing and no one was present at the location. So, sounds fishy.
A little bit.
And it was last dated January 6th, and there hasn't been any update since. So, nobody knows if they've gotten a chance to speak with DeAndre or not. But, sounds fishy.
Little bit. So take one more look at her, and if you're in that area, and hopefully she can be spotted, or if you know anything about anything that may have happened.
Any of them, really. If you think you might know something about any of these missing persons, or...
And you know, there's some actually really old cases on there too.
Yeah.
I highly recommend, if you have Facebook. I know a lot of people are doing away with Facebook and any of the Meta-owned apps, which I believe is Threads, Instagram, and Facebook. But they also do have a website. But if you are still on Facebook, join the page Missing People in America, and they do, like I said, it was, I don't know, not even a week ago when we were saving the pictures that we were going to do, and 2 of them were found safe. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's a plus. So they do update it, obviously, often, because a week ago they were missing and now they're safe.
Yeah.
So, again, there's old cases, there's brand new cases, there's cases that are, unfortunately will never be solved. There's cases on there, hopefully, that could be solved later today. But definitely worth checking out. And I wanted to, what was there? There was something else I was going to say too. And I don't remember shit. I know you've got that one case of the unidentified boy.
Yeah.
That, you're really passionate about that one. For me, it's the Eric Lee Franks case. And that one, they've got, I believe it's MSU students now, helping with that case.
Yeah, because no matter what the case is, somebody knows something. It's regardless of how small it is, regardless if you think it'll help or not, it probably could help.
Yeah.
To finding.
Yeah, something that may be insignificant to you, or like it's not going to do anything, could make or break a case.
Yes.
Really.
Yes.
There are things in like the Eric Lee Franks case that, really all it needs is one person to
speak up.
Well, speak up, but like that, they think they could solve the case, but uncooperative people.
Make it difficult.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
And I think the main suspect is, well, I think she's the main suspect. She's passed away. But it could still be solved if, and all it takes for any of these is one person
Yes.
to say something.
That's all it takes. Regardless, no matter how minor it is,
Yep.
could lead to the location.
The person could be found, remains be found, and it's not just so much the missing, well, obviously it is the missing person, but their families, they, excuse me, they want and need the information. I couldn't imagine being a mother not knowing where my child, no matter child or adult child, you don't know where they're at. Are they cold? Are they hungry? Are they eating? No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nope. So if any of these cases have kind of like maybe sparked your interest in finding out more about missing people, by all means join the page. I don't know what their other page, I'm sure it's missing people in America all across the board.
Probably missing and exploited.
But definitely look into that. Again, they do have a website, missingpeopleofamerica.org, and you can also look up their missing cases that way. But I think that is about it for today.
Yeah, yeah.
We will be back next week. Sorry, this episode was late between work schedules and sickness.
Yeah, sorry guys.
This was really the first opportunity we've had. So we are sorry this is a little late.
But I'm sacrificing my sleep for you guys because I have a 12-hour shift coming tonight. 6 to 6.
You'll be fine.
So
12 hours is nothing.
much love. I love my sleep.
Well, don't we all, but sometimes,
I just gave some of it up. So that's love right there.
Anyway, have a great week.
Very great week.
And for those of you that were all upset about TikTok, never fear, it is back.
Yes.
And we are going to, I know I said it on our last episode, but we will start posting on TikTok and, of course, like I said earlier, YouTube Shorts. So until then, bye.
Bye.
I want to stay in studio.